for himself tonight as maybe being the best rifler in the server. That's a crazy thing to say, but he's been chucking that op to the wayside and playing M4s like it's nothing. Keep your eyes open on that. If you haven't seen Nikadaz in a server for a little while, you may be surprised with just how good he is. But we've got a bomb down, and we've got 10 players up, and we've got Cloud9 grouping up inside of the CT spawn looking for the retake. So here comes Nikadaz, speak of the devil. 4 players pressing into him. That grenade is immense. Tesses, 3 frags off the Glock. We've got Axile trying to press up over the top of the stairs. Tough job, though. We got Nerds over towards the ramp, locking it in. There was a little while where I was afraid for Tesses. He was trying to do the in-game leader lifting. He was talking about how it wasn't really a role he wanted to do, but he was willing to do, and I never like a on
rotation situation, okay? Not for that long. And Boomich just said in the interview, if you missed it, they're going to try some new things with the op.
Yeah, which means, I mean, the only people who haven't touched it are Electronic and Axile.
Yeah, which maybe...
And I'm telling you, if Electronic picks it up, you're casting this alone.
Connor might walk away.
I'm a step out.
I'm going to sit down and watch that. I'm going to be mad just like Connor, but I'm still watching.
Are we allowed to leave? What would happen?
I don't think anyone would stop you the first time.
But I probably wouldn't come back tomorrow, would I?
At your own risk.
They wouldn't let me back.
If you did, they probably locked the doors.
Catching the exit out from Palace. Bomb is right there with it. They've got the utility to deny this connector control, and that's all this A setup is for Cloud9, is just 2 players on con, trying to fight through the smokes, on the side of the smokes. Shush, hello, goes through and meets his maker, Perfecto, a double kill, slaying the Danes. Nerds late up con, and he gets the headshot to Axile clean. We've got low HP on 2 of the 3. We've got a ramp flank coming out from Hobbit, the last unknown piece of this Cloud9 situation. Perfecto triple kill, doing everything, a quad. And as bomb goes down on Kixan, he's gonna get rushed down, no plant. This is there since. Any of the deep runs we've seen from them, banks on Electronic, who just lets 2 play. Why did he shoot?
I don't know, he didn't see him at all. I don't think he saw him at all.
That looks ridiculous.
That looks so ridiculous.
Axile, like a one and done. Perfecto back in.
He was like an inch off all the information in the world. Just like so close to everything. Just could have known everything that was going to happen.
It just looks
so much damage, kills on the cross, everything.
Insane.
Just 1 wood plank away.
Kixan nicely done, getting his 3rd of the map. As that one got hectic real quick. Electronic, fair enough, didn't see it, but little did he realize the whole entire in huddles to
Mickey Mouse
hee-haws. It's good to have depth. We got guns up and a deep AUG from Boomich. Maybe they're not going to play ops at all. Nope, that's not true. Perfecto has one.
It's about time.
Axile slays Tesses up in the apartments with ease.
It's about time they had some ticket player here because the amount of A attacks that came in. Hey, the quick plant from Kixan, and you know what? No further pressure. This is not terrible. They do all they. I was going to say they have to get this kill. They took down the Opera Perfecto. That's a hard Opera to kill.
Yeah, 1 of 3. Shush looking to go deep on jungle, gets sidelined by Electronic. Axile's flank will find its timing, and this one all starts to unravel. We said he could frag, but can he clutch? Hobbit holding the angle as Boomich climbs over Ticket. That's 2 spotted, and everybody down here. In through the smoke. I mean, here comes the B hit for sure.
Oh,
Perfecto. This shot, Tech9 guns him down. Nerds activates from inside connector, and that B site's gone. Nerds will at least get cleared out, so there's a retake possible.
That was so case in point right there. Like, do you think that happens to Brokey? Does that happen to Shira? Does that happen to Vice? Does that happen to Simple? No, it's not going to happen to them. It's just not. It's not going to work out the way you want it to, honestly. And overall, the setup right there's no support. Anyways, plus...
It's a bad setup for any Opera, let alone Perfecto.
Yeah, and they have no one in window, no second B player watching the cross, no info deep B or Palace.
They could still win the round, though.
Oh, good point.
Boomich gonna jump up. Nikadaz is dead. Second shot missed from Shush. Time? No kits. They picked it up late. Oh. Is it late?
I think he's got it.
Ooh, just in time? Oh. We got a Krieg in play. Perfecto landing op shots.
All right.
As he sits in window. But Nikadaz is alive with his. And Nerds He's trying to crawl out middle as Shush just looks to walk straight out A.
And the B push, but there's actually Hobbit here ready for the catch the op.
Ooh, we're getting real crazy, man. We're all over the place.
All right.
Nicodol's thinking he into tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
And with a smoke on site, you're going to be able to get Shush to cross. So bomb's going down. You got sandwich control. You've got Desert Eagles to lean back on. Armored Desert Eagles for the most part. How much would they love to have somebody lurking out bottom mid or connector, but they're just going to have to bank on this lean towards ramp. Shadow here spotted. Nerds. Oh, and Shush with another. These two Deegs are dirty. As Perfecto finds the op over top, Nerds now hands on an M4, but as he slides out, he goes down to Hobbit's SMG. We get the presence out from Palace revealed. And we have Kixan just leaning back. That bomb plant in the middle of the site. He executes the first. A second left. Guns empty. Perfecto gets away with the defuse. And Cloud9's retake again.
Trials. Everyone with their own style. I would say it's like akin to being like the best random player in the world in like StarCraft. It's like
okay, yeah, picking random character.
Yeah. It's like you get the advantage of being hard to prepare for, right? But you're never going to beat an absolute specialist in all three matchups. It's going to be there are great random players, but it's hard to argue that they would also be the best player. I mean, I think that's the main problem, right? That's the main concern when you see.
Yeah. You're not really tapping into your best potential.
Yeah.
Hobbit's gonna get burned out from behind Van. Oppers on the angle. Perfecto. Ooh, Nikodaz lucky to be alive here as he takes it through the bricks. Nikodaz gets his, and then the players who have slid out clear out the site for the first part. That's Shush who's been tagged. Perfecto's hitting shots, but they're just not going down.
Yeah, he's got some damage. Oh.
Stuck in that smoke, bullets whizzing by him. USP's not ideal, but we do have the flank from apartments. It's caught, and still Boomich not stopped. Electronic comes through on the other end with his, and Kixan just wants to plant. No fight given to him from Apps. A second chance to plant.
Molly. Oh, he's taken so many ticks of damage.
And a huge reposition from Electronic. Suddenly the CT side starting to take off. That is Cloud9 on fire. And a Cloud9 succeeding without a hard carry from Electronic. Because Axile is still somebody throughout all these new iterations of C9 since the departure of Shiro. Honestly, since the departure of Nafany. We haven't had what was he ranked in 2022? Top 5?
Yeah, him and Shiro were both top 5.
5th and 4th,
Shiro,
I think. 3rd?
Third, I think, is 5th and 3rd.
Yeah. Ooh, Testes. Oh, he just missed it. But Axile didn't see it either. Still trades, at least. You take what you can get. Nikodaz got 2 players here to deal with. He turns away, and Electronic's gonna best him. Trade potential's high. Kixan not gonna win the second fight. That's a bomb at the feet of Electronic. It's Perfecto smoked off from Ticket. Nerds sliding closer. Does Nerds go through, man? I've seen highlights from this position. Nerds loves it here, but over the top of Ticket goes Perfecto.
No punish. Oh no, he made noise.
Yeah, now he's doomed. Doomed.
Yeah.
Got it out of the way.
That comeback.
It starts with a second pistol for Heroic here on the defense. Nerds gonna drop Axile as he falls out from apartments. Nerds still hanging on, or so he was. CT's trying to scramble around the stairs. We get the peek out from Kixan, uncontested, no smoke in front of him. He can just go for those duels, and Boomich is looking to take him back a bit. Oh, and does he ever? Insta headshot. Then they catch Tasses over the stairs, and now Cloud9. This is a comfortable way to post a 9th, a 5-round lead. Well, momentum in your back pocket. I tried to hype up Nikodaz coming into the map.
Uh-oh.
He's sitting at the bottom of the board for Heroic. 9 bullets in the magazine with 3 players ahead of him. He's gonna have to keep it clean. Tesses in jungle, so these 2 players middle could preoccupy him. This is 2 separate 2v1s for Cloud9 to try and get back into this. Nikodaz just gonna let them exit. At least TSS holds off on his first frag, and a quick scramble out from Kixan. 10 seconds on the clock. They're gonna have a challenge from TSS up connector in a second. Bomb's gone down towards default, and TSS hasn't gotten into the mix just yet. He's revealed himself. And remember, Nertz is only working with a single point of health. Nikadaz has managed to hang on to Ticket Booth this entire time. Perfecto on high alert as to the trajectory of the nade. He is expecting TSS to come around this corner, and he gets toyed with, but he still gets his frag. 1 HP here for Nertz. That's an easy pickup. Nikadaz pushes and end it with the rifle. Push in from Shush. No flash for it. Nertz second up. Good trade. Potential here. He's got Nikadaz back behind him off the stairs. But that opens the door for Axile to cross out from triple. Or to it. Oof. Nice slide by Nikadaz, but he has to run back into the fire, so he's got nowhere to go. And Kixan hasn't clipped wings on the players who crossed. 2v2. Oh no, he gets caught by Boomich. Perfecto can go for the plant. TSS reveals himself. And these two players have looked sharped. TSS sees nothing as they're just looking to keep their heads down. Everybody knows where everybody's at. 6% says the AI, and TSS slides ever closer. At least the Ticket player is giving him a chance to cross out. Gets the duels isolated. Nicely done by TSS. He knows he's locked in, and he's gonna pick up. Oof. Hot. Nice, Hobbit. That's clean. TSS taking a bit of a risk there. And it's man advantage, Cloud9. Good recovery from Nikadaz, finding Hobbit looking the wrong way, but the connector play is now open. How many players slip past? That's 2 in already. Ooh, not ideal. Perfecto.
That's a bomb dropped at the bottom of connector. He doesn't know how many have slipped past. They're starting to fan out. This is a free kill. Very awkward round, but I don't know if it's in favor of the CTs. Nikadaz, he has the bomb, but not really.
Huge flash, but still recovers.
He somehow survives this, and Boomich just wants him dead now because he's right side window. He won't see this.
They don't know bomb's gone yet.
Surely he's still going to die, right?
But he's lost track of the bomb for the time being.
Oh my God, he's not dying.
No way.
He's on 4 frags. There's a chance that he gets all 5. Boomich back up into halls. He's going to come forward for this round. I think Nikadaz scratching his head. How could he have got the bomb and walked B? And the MP7, Connor, here it is. I mean, if
didn't see him either.
There's a time to get a kill. It's now.
Tries to get the peek out back door. Will find the fight. Wins it with 69 health left over.
And Nikadaz, 14 health.
On for the ace. Flanking fast. Goes into the crawl. He's got a smoke for the approach. Now Nertz is working with the defuse kit. Throws out the Molotov. That's information to Boomich. Boomich could just sideline this, but Nertz gets away. Doesn't get out the window. Player drop. He knows both positions. Boomich knows he's on the ground, but the ace is on the line, and Nikadaz... They go with the smoke on Temple, and 5 players cross, 4 from mid to CT. Ooh, TSS. Clean with it. Well, Perfecto's got dark room.
I like this way of splitting. Like, look at how much presence instantly becomes if you get that lurk off inside of mid.
Nice.
Wow.
TSS clean second kill as well here. So we talk about the T side of Anubis. And a pistol win to kick it off is great, but Boomich will trade. Nertz is still sticking around towards middle. We don't have a kid on the play, so this is going to have to be a fast retake, and it's starting to turn into one. Boomich connects his frag. We've got Shush locked into the corner. We've got 2 back on Temple. The Shush peels one of these retake players off this round. Perfecto gets his. Axile now. Axile has to stick this. No other choice! Damn. Because you know Heroic were feeling great about that pistol.
They didn't even, you know, throw it. You know what I mean? They they played their spots, tried to play them carefully, had good after plan spots, but they took bullets to the head on every single angle. Yes, no retake like that is one without mistakes, but still about as clean as you could ask here for Cloud9.
No flash to get Axile out of here. They'll chuck out some nades instead, but it's not a flood out of Heroic. T's instead opt to double back. Boomich not going to let them get away with nothing, so little peek out towards bridge, seals this one. 30 seconds. You can take your chance at the B site if you choose. But actually, hold on. Shush just killed Axile on long. This reopens the A site. Axile gets caught and just leaves A wide open for the taking. Electronics heaven peek.
Oh.
What? Shush jumping headshot. This round's right back into the realm of possibility. Again, no kit. Shush is gonna die as he tries to get out into the storage. Nikodas is relegated to the site, but Kixan in with the scout. Hits his from Fountain, and just like that, 10 health for Hobbit. Time is of the essence yet again. But they should know Nikodas is down here in the site, so Hobbit's gonna kill him from up top. Kixan missed shot, and the two CTs flood forward, but do they have the time? No kit, this is close.
I think they just got it.
It's so close.
Within the second, I'm pretty sure he would have ran.
So incredibly close. Oh! Nail both, dropping bomb over towards long, and it's smoked off. Plus Perfecto has now pressed out onto jail, and Hobbit's gonna find the angle from behind pillar. So this is just an active Cloud9 stripping Heroic's hopes away.
I love the game plan of prodding bridge every single round. I mean,
where's Donk? Nerds, deep peek. Can't manage the second, but luckily TSS is just a few steps back, and that's a good, clean trade. Shush finding timing here versus Axile. Good duel for Shush.
Excellent spray.
Opens up the A site wide with bomb right behind him, and TSS is gone. So this is looking like Heroic's first. Boomich completely smoked out of the bomb site.
Wow, Electronic is right about this. Oh. Yup, he is.
Don't worry about that smoke.
Wow. That's I mean, he's still on the bridge, too. He's not even on the flank. So it might feel like he's going to drop down.
But these smokes are now finally gone from camera. Flashbangs for the tees. Kixan first contact, Shush. Nope, he's going to take it instead. Electronic. Window frame to explode next to the box corner. Soften him up. Tenderized. Kixan. Okay, nice, dude.
You got to remember that spray. That's Jordan at the free throw line right there. Doesn't need to open his eyes.
30 bullets deep. And blind.
Oh. Well.
And 8 falls again, dude. Axile's giving him a little
let him in.
space.
Yeah, you got to let him in. You got to be careful. Might have to call the exterminator here. Can't deal with this yourself now once you let him in.
We got termites. Ooh, but the beating continues here. Cloud9, 2 kills back. That's the man advantage gone. And I was bringing it up back on Mirage, right? Multiple, 3 or 4 versus 5s that Cloud9 were able to claw back.
Yeah, I think sometimes they spread the web out too much. And the default gets weak. So
we've got Boomich on the big green. No longer in the hands of Perfecto.
Oh, this position is perfect. I mean, they don't have a molly. No molly from the T side, even with E-box control. I'm going to say this is free.
Missed shots from Perfecto. And he recovers it. Poor Nertz doesn't know what's about to hit him.
Good. He's a B player, right? So he understands how this works. He knows your weaknesses.
Ooh, flash. Not that great.
What a dodge.
Boomich is at least able to cut down Kixan.
Shush is really good at that.
Well, I think we're going to need a little growth from Shush in the big scheme of things, right?
Yeah,
He's been on a pretty stable, linear trajectory with Heroic, and it was a real shakeup for TSS and Shush watching your teammates just all disappear.
I'm sure there was some trauma, yeah.
Ooh, Hobbit getting Nertz.
This is one of those moments, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's going to take something spectacular, and Electronic's got a nasty off angle. You never see that one coming, I tell you. It does bank on this smoke, so time-limited play from Electronic, but it works out exactly how he'd hope. TSS looking for something in mid, but he'll catch Perfecto with an empty weapon. Boomich preoccupied. Nikodas comes through. Hobbit holds mid, but Nikodas has his second.
One-on-one.
2 critical kills. Hobbit coming down with 57 health, and Nikodas a flash to get him out. Hobbit dodges back around the bricks, and Nikodas is honing in on him. A matter of time. He slides out. And Hobbit goes silent. Now the possibility of that heaven peak creeps into Nicodaz's mind. He's worried about it, but he's kept himself in perfect cover, dodging the threat of Hobbit all the way around. Over Hobbit goes, and that... Boomich. Very much alone here. Hobbit's the closest rotate, but they're so worried about middle.
Boomich on the lazy Susan, spinning around.
Ooh, but spins in to Kickshan at the same time as the three of them come out from the main. Hobbit's burned back, so this is a nice bomb plant. Posting it up on the other side of Obelisk so that the Dark player's not a problem. It's going to be a deep push from Shush. But it's him versus Perfecto. He's got the better weapon. Such separated duels right now. Shush wants to get this kill so that he can go help out on the bomb site, and now he can fall back. Remember, plant is for him. He doesn't have to come back. He's actually secured a decent spot, but now that there's 3 CTs coming at him and the flashbang blinds him, it's actually a plant around the corner. He'd have to peek off of the shelf, and there's just no way for him to go deep on this. He cuts it. Yeah, he eats that flash. Nice util.
Clean.
Beautiful. Well, flash goes deep as well. At least you've got 2 here on platform, but a molly on electronic, he still gets away with the kill. And now they're doubled up, they get them all!
But he stayed alive and still found an angle. That's beautiful.
Tess has 2 kills through smoke is clean. Somehow in the middle of all that, Nicodaz kills himself.
They cancel plant because it's not in the perfect spot. They're worried about CTs still here. But the CTs aren't sitting here behind the smoke. They're coming in for a retake. This is entirely possible. This works out well for them. And Tess has interesting spot to put it in once again. Oh no, he can't defend it.
Shush has to come back. Let's see if we can get a clutch going the way of Heroic. It's Boomich real far back, but he's more concerned about long. He peeks wide and dies. And he's got a sick reposition. Lands the shot. He's got a teammate in the corner to clean up. That's 2 tag targets for Axile to feast on. But Nertz is going to get the trade frag. Well done by him. Electronics also here to support it, so it's not a free site. Not even close. They'll fall away. Kicksand still has a decent amount of util, but there's no smokes here for Heroic at all. But they're very wary of this push. It's just the fact Kicksand has 13 HP. So Electronics got the favor in this swing, and he cleans it up, but doesn't get away. Nertz, that's 2 trade frags coming out of Nertz so far this round. Boomich remains posted. Now, no support.
Yeah, but with the deep information, if they don't disrespect this, or if they come forward, well, it's actually come to the point now where his smoke can take over. He doesn't have to put himself in jeopardy. They're running through this. Oh my God, they're actually going to come, yeah.
Oh, no way!
Double no-scope collide.
Oh! Figured out.
They're the only ones who haven't played a meta in years.
Pistol here for Cloud9 would just spell disaster for Heroic, as if we haven't already written it out. But there's always a hope. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm assuming there's still a will from Heroic. Nobody's allowed to say when they give up.
May as well not.
But could you blame them?
I mean, they survive their RMR and they come into groups looking for practice. I think they should be pretty excited about the prospect of getting, you know, some real reps in here. Probably learn a lot, and they're one team that, I mean, I really want to give a little extra time to, because they got forced.
No, I think their trajectory. Hold on, Shush just got something going. Nertz. Oof. I thought it was him because it was his Berettas, but in the hands of Electronic, that's an ace.
Damn.
Are strong, and so is this full-blown execute. Molotovs just rain down death from above, and the bullets sail through smoke. Tesses with 2, trying to keep the dream alive, but it's a bomb plant nonetheless, and a retake demanded of a Heroic that's working with pistols and a scout. Smoke and camera as well is going to make this one real weird. Gonna have to run the risk of running through. Hobbit blind, gets revenge for that one death he had. And unfortunately for Nertz, he can't get out, so he's gonna try desperately to push on a quarter HP. Scout shots clean from Nicodaz will give him that, but it's Boomich locked into the cover with the fountain support.